He was born on March 6, 1972, and born in Newark, New Jersey. He is known to be one of the largest men to have ever played the NBA, and he is the toughest by far that has ever stepped foot on the court. He has many nicknames, some of which include Superman, the Big Barry Shankinov, the Big Aristotle, the Big Shamrock, Wilt Chamberneasy, and last but not least, the Diesel. The player that I'm referring to, of course, is the best basketball player to ever lived. His name is Shaquille O'Neal. Let's get to the lesser known facts of Shaq, first of all. He was the best player to have ever lived, in my own opinion, and many others. He has the rebounding record, and he has the block shots record for the NCAA history. He was the first pick of the 1992 draft by the Orlando Magic, and when he accomplished this achievement, there was only, at that time, 60 people that have ever done that. So that right there is a feat in itself. After being drafted, Shaq went to the 1993. He got sent to the 1994 and 1996 Olympics, and in both of these Olympics, he won gold. And only a few players have ever won 2 golds just like that. And after these 2 Olympics, Shaq was considered to be on the Dream Team, and this included Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, all the all-time greats. So this in himself puts him at equal or even higher value than Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson and all those players. Now it's time for the big facts about Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal is a 4-time NBA champion, and during these 4 championship runs, Shaq won the MVP 3 times. Shaq is a 15-time All-Star. Those 15 times he was an All-Star is second most in NBA history for years of being an All-Star. He was Rookie of the Year. That's one of his many lists of accomplishments. Last but not least, he was on the NBA first team for 8 years, and he is tied for first in this category alone. Shaq played an impressive 19 years in the NBA, and his tenure is the 6th longest of all time. It's absolutely outstanding how he was able to play at his size. Shaq was 7'1". He weighed an incredible 325 pounds. But his height and his weight made him an even dominant force, so this just helped him. Throughout his 19 years in the league, Shaq averaged 23.7 points per game, 10.9 rebounds per game, and 2.3 blocks per game. The points and the rebounds were the most all-time by centers, as back then and still to this day, so his record still holds. What's even more impressive is his career stats. He has 28,596 career points, 13,099 career rebounds, and 2,732 career blocks. And he ranks 6th all-time in points for a career and for rebounds in a career. So that's just saying that out of everybody in the NBA, he is one of the most dominant forces that ever lived. With all the records, championships, MVPs, and other stats underneath his belt, there's no question that Shaq is the best overall basketball player to have ever lived or ever played. Not only was he the best in the NBA, but he was the greatest in his high school, in college, in the Olympics. No matter what level he was playing at, he was the most dominating force, and he will go down as the best basketball player to have ever lived.